Good afternoon and welcome to MinorAthletics.com. This is John Keene, the Sports Information Director, with head football coach David Brown. And Coach Brown, Miners 4-1 this season. A big game coming up this Saturday with the University of Indianapolis at Allgood Bailey Stadium.
Definitely great start to the season. Big game this week. Good week of practice thus far, and guys will be ready to play.
You have two of the top teams in the JOVC in a lot of statistical categories in the league, either ranked 1 or 2, and it was 24 of the either team or offensive categories, the major categories. So a lot of talent will be on the field Saturday night, and we expect a really good football game.
Definitely, they're a well-coached football team. They're solid on offense and really good on defense. Special teams are obviously tops in a lot of categories as well. So, tough football game.
What will be the keys for the Miners here this coming Saturday night?
Big thing for us, we have to do well versus their running game, do a better job of protecting the football and continue to take the football away.
And now let's go back to last Saturday's game against Kentucky Wesleyan. The Miners get their 4th victory of the season, really use an early scoring run to really propel us into that victory. We'll go over some of the highlights here in a moment. But really, it was the early start we had in this ball game. Just, 21 points in 2 minutes and 6 seconds really got us going Saturday night.
It's hard to get off to a better start. Tremendous start there. Obviously had a lull. Made some mental mistakes that gave them a few touchdowns. Obviously, they worked hard to get those, but we made some mistakes early on after having that explosive outburst, getting those 21 points early. But guys settled down and ended up making plays, and the game ended up our way.
Let's look at some of the highlights from Saturday's game with the Panthers from Kentucky Wesleyan. Again, the special teams had a big hand in the early run here, and of course, one of the first big plays of this ball game, a fumble forced by Freddie Dugard. Chris Horn recovers it, gives the Miners great field position to set up the first touchdown.
Definitely great field position, great play by Freddie, and Chris Horn being ready to recover that ball.
Of course, Scott Hendricks scores a touchdown right here that puts the Miners in front 7-0. And then right after the Hendricks touchdown, another forced turnover on the kickoff.
It's a great play up front as far as opening up that hole there, and great effort on the kickoff team. There were guys flying down and being able to get our offense great field position.
Of course, we took one play to get back in the end zone again. Joseph Hyman, who had 3 touchdown catches to McHenry, gets one right here in the very next play.
Definitely being opportunistic, those set and change situations and making the most of it.
And of course, Miners defense from that point is a 3-and-out, forced Kentucky Wesleyan to punt, and we know what happens next.
Carlton Westbrook's having an outstanding year returning punts, and obviously the guys did a good job blocking for him, but he did so much in his own there. Just great reads and showing his explosiveness.
Twice he had to break through 2 double-team situations there, and got through the defenders, got the one block downfield to really set it up. Here's a big sack here by Jimmy Barnhart. The Miners had 7 in the game on Saturday.
Really great job creating pressure. Good job.
And of course, the Miners extend their lead to 28-3 right here on Contreras Golden's touchdown run. The Miners ran the ball very well in this game on Saturday.
Offensive line did a great job controlling the line of scrimmage. So we had some rough points early on in the season running the football, but we definitely corrected that this past week.
Another touchdown catch here by Joseph Hyman right for the end of the half. Gives the Miners a 37-17 lead right here. A good drive to finish the half with after that little rough stretch there in the second quarter.
Great protection, well-thrown ball, and great execution.
And right in the ensuing kickoff, another forced fumble by the Miners special teams here. This one forced by Quentin Robinson. Chris McKay with the recovery right before the end of the half.
Guys are just doing such a good job on the kickoff team of flying down and being opportunistic.
And the defense had a couple of interceptions this game. Sean Martin with one here coming up here in a moment. That really, at a point in time where Kentucky Wesleyan could have gotten themselves kind of back in the game, just kind of put the all to a lot of that stuff for them that night.
It was definitely a 2-score game most of the night, so guys did a good job of trying to pull away.
And of course, Scott Hendricks with 109 yards on the ground finishes the Miners scoring off here. And then by dad, Coach Brown.
It's going to be an outstanding football game, trying to get the lead in the GOVC conference. So hopefully everyone will be able to come out and see us.
Thank you, Coach Brown. And this is John Keene for MinorAthletics.com again. Miners versus the University of Indianapolis Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. at Allgood Bailey Stadium. Hall of Fame night. And fireworks at halftime, so certainly be out at the stadium. If not, follow on MinorAthletics.com.